Dumelang thobela sanibonani absheng molweni bhotani sanibonani. Oh, lochani. Good morning. Zidosha nezidosha zikaNonkwenkwezi. How are you this morning? Hlala nami ndihlale nawe uze ungahlenxi ungandishiyi nangomnye umzuzu ndingayintoni na ngaphandle kwakho. Yeah, guys, I just feel like giving you another story time today. I am still in Centurion, but leaving later today, going to the west, Carltonville, to meet up with my mom, my sister, and my nieces and nephews. Yeah, and also see a few clients that side. Yeah, guys, sure, this story time. I'm not sure, hey. I already know that most of you, come here for the comic part of it. It's almost like my videos, some of you treat them as a comedy show or something. That was never the intention. I never realized people think I'm funny. But if you think I am, well, it's okay. But this one, I wanted to be a little more serious because I am going to show, basically I'm going to share with you guys a more vulnerable side of me. I'm not even sure. One of you said to me, sometimes I overshare. Maybe I do. But I think it's okay, man, to show your vulnerable side once in a while. No one is perfect at the end of the day. I'm also not perfect. I'm human. So this story time will show exactly, that vulnerable side of me, or that weak side of me, or the terrible or horrible side of me. I don't know. You'll make up your mind. Yeah. Hey, guys. I want to share this story with you guys. Before ngazi ukuthi ndiyathwasa ne kanye ndinengulo emhlophe, things started going terribly bad. Life started changing in a very bad way. I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. I was, I was oblivious to the fact that I could be one of those people abantringayo. So intwaso, I've said before, intwaso can present itself in a number of ways emntwini. One, a very healthy person could suddenly get sick, ogqirha bangayiboni ingxaki uba yintoni, only to find ukuthi udliwa yintwaso. Omnye could suddenly, a humble person okhule phambi kwethu suddenly become like, loose and easy, you understand, with men, like abe lihurazana wethu umntu abe ekhulele phambi kwesiqomba ayibo sike wathini ngoku uyabo. Omnye could suddenly become, a thief, ukubone, a petty thief, umntu uba nento engenamsebenzi, you understand, umntu oneento zakhe for that matter, but hayibo uyaku-enjoya ukuba mva nje. Xa ekhona kufuneka sifihle into ezithile, ukubona. But a behavior that is peculiar or unfamiliar, you understand, engafaniyo, not relatable with that person. Omnye it could be, with my case it was, I was hit in the pocket, economy etwemnotweni, you understand, you just start making stupid decisions, financial decisions. You're losing money left, right, and center. You're bleeding money, basically. You understand? You getting involved in car accidents. That want you to spend. You understand? To fix your cars. Making unnecessary purchases. impromptu, financial decisions, basically, that, render you broke, you understand, before month end. Suddenly you are that person, that is now always asking for, help, borrowing money, making loans, you understand. With me, that was how intwaso presented itself, you understand. I had been that person on Endozaki, from a young age. I bought my first car at the age of 23. I bought my first property at the age of 24. Way before my peers could even dream of owning anything. Um, I was helping my cousins, you understand, with their tertiary education. I was a pillar of strength, basically. I was earning more money than my husband. Um, you know, um, I was paying a bond at some point. I mean, way back, 2007, 2008, my bond was like around 12,000 a month. So I thought I was good. I thought I was fine. Um, but then things just started, going downhill. You understand? My children were attending private schools. I was good. I was like good, 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 good. But then, I was, all of a Sunday now, experiencing misfortune after misfortune. You understand? Financially, especially, and sometimes it would be kind of embarrassing. I won't lie. My cars were getting, um, I was having problems, car problems, all the time. You understand? At one time, 1 year, I think this is 2010, or maybe earlier. In 1 year, I had like 10 accidents in 1 year. Um, um, where I would have to fix the car. So I was becoming broke because I was always fixing. You understand? And um, I remember at some point I would have to take taxis to work. And I was at the time I was senior project manager. You understand, at in Rosebank, and my colleagues, you could see everyone is wondering, "Taibo, kwenzakalani kulo sisi lo? Keep happy." You understand. But hey, kuyagoyisheka. I was hey benigoyisha, but ke. So I think that kind of hit my ego. You get me? I was attending counseling because I could see there's something wrong, man, but I can't put a finger to it. I sold my house because I had just gotten divorced. I couldn't afford that house anymore. I sold my house and moved to a smaller apartment somewhere in Olivedale. And now, living a life without a husband. My husband's son moved back with his mom. So it was suddenly just me, myself, Kwezi, and Tamela. No, Neni, Katamela. And the nanny's daughter. Because I had advised the nanny to, bring her daughter, her youngest daughter, because she was from KZN, and she was a mother of 3 girls. Two of her girls had gotten pregnant like very early, in their teenage years. One, I think, was pregnant by 15 already. The next one, another one, by the age 16 or 17, I don't remember. So I said, bring your last born so that, you are involved in raising her, you understand, so that she doesn't have to go through what her sisters went through already. So we had that arrangement with the nanny, and we had a very good, she was a very good support system for me. We had a very good relationship. You would swear, we were related, you understand. I trusted her with everything, because I used to travel a lot, you understand, as per my job. So I could leave her, with my children and not worry about anything. But then at some point, I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed the relationship. We'll have to wait. I'm sorry, because I don't know what happened. I suddenly became a bitter person, um, you know, and yeah, I don't know what happened, but Uma K was our nanny, a very good nanny, and a very good friend. And oh, there was my brother as well, my younger brother, living with us. So we would sit around the kitchen table in the evenings when I'm back from work. She would share stories, you know, tell us stories and the things, she went through back home. Um, ukuthi yena beshayana kanjani. She was from KZN, so ebhulwa ukuthi yo bethu umfazi mina na yo umuntu ondimoshileyo bengikhulela mina ndihambe ngo-tight nebhodi side phathela imvubu ndiye phaa kwakho yayiva besendisaziwa. So we'd sit around and listen to her stories and enjoy her company. And some of the stories would sound too far-fetched. And I think some of the stories planted a seed of fear in me. You understand? Umakhe bekazisondelezioni ne? And she would tell us how powerful, isondo lezayoni can be. You understand ukuthi umuntu uma ekumoshile uyakwazi ukuthatha 5 cent, yabona la 5 cent imdaka uyifake emanzini udibanise nemela kuze kuthini uyayiva ke ngoku. Okanye uthatha umkhonto ukhombe PPP ukhwaza igama lomuntu okanye ungalikhwazanga igama lomuntu uyayiva. Okanye uthatha ikhandlela ulifake inaliti kwaze kwathini kungathangani yeva. Now imagine I am this person who has never experienced witchcraft before, never been to a sangoma, never been to a Zion church. For me, it was either the Catholic Church, my home church, which is the Presbyterian Church, or the Methodist Church. Whilst in Joburg, I used to attend the Methodist Church in Kupinapa, Bethesda. So ezanto zaseziyoni ze-5 cents nenaliti namakhandlela that sounded like witchcraft, ne? And picture this is me, that was me then, like not so long ago. This is like probably what, 12 years ago, 13 years ago. And today I will tell you, I don't know, I know how to make magic ngamakhandlela nenaliti. It's no longer witchcraft. But back then I thought it was witchcraft. Ne? So umakhe kwabakho loo nto lo sisi lo mhla saxabana ngaze andikubone andenze ngenye indlela, ne? I don't know what changed. Honestly, I don't know what changed. But I think I was just a miserable person, around that time now, after the divorce. And emsebenzini, we're losing contracts. Government contracts were not paying on time. So there would be times we would not get paid. Ne? There was a time I remember 5 months passed, we were not getting our salaries. So you are relying on friends, always asking for money to pay rent. You understand? Calling home, imali yokuceza. You get me? So it was a challenging time. Let me put it that way. So I guess maybe I didn't see myself changing. I don't know, like I didn't realize that, all of that had affected me. and I don't know, like the real person that I was at the time. I remember accusing uMakhumalo of ukungiloya, guys. Like, I was so sure and convinced ukuthi I khona uyangiloya. Guys, I remember calling my mom one evening, and I didn't realize ukuthi the apartment I was renting had 2 floors. So I was sitting on like the porch downstairs. Umakhumalo's room, was on the top of the porch. Ne? So she had her window open, and now I'm busy talking downstairs. Ndicinga uba ndiyahleba, kanti she can hear me reporting to my mom. So I'm like, yo, I don't trust her anymore. Uyandiloya uMakhumalo. Like, hey, I think that morning, that day, the morning of that day, she had served me eggs. I asked for eggs. I don't remember with what, but fried eggs. I wanted fried eggs. You know that egg with the white and the yolk. So I had my eggs, but then she put, that brown aromat, that spicy aromat, which I never buy. I don't like that aromat. I've never liked it, so it's never part of my groceries. But now remember, we were like kind of struggling, so some of the things like I used to enjoy would not be there. You understand, like aromat engiyithandayo. And she probably had bought the aromat herself. Yena wathenga eyakhe aromat ethandwa wuye le ebrown. So mayivuzelwe lapha eqandini, I'm like, thelela umuthi ngibhekile, angeke ngikudle mina lokudla lokhu. From that day, I stopped eating her food. Hey guys, I stopped eating her food. I was so convinced ukuthi ndiyaloywa. And then my favorite drink, some of you by now already know. My favorite drink, i-oros. Ndizithandela i-oros mina. Ungayibeka liquid fruit yakho nentontontoni zakho apha, but kuba kwela xesha ndifuna i-oros, like ifune ligazi lami, uyayiva, gaqa legazi, uyayiva ke ngoku ithiwe ice, ibaleka amanzi ithi i-oros. So I had this beer jug, yabona eza jug zosela beer man, draft beer, ezinkulu zinomqheba. Nganala glass ke yayisazi uba yiyam, because i-oros yam ndifuna ukuyisela ngala glass. So undenzele i-oros yam ngale ndlela ndiyithanda ngayo. But xa ndiyijonga le oros itheni yasanentlenge, kukho laa ntlenge ihlele ezantsi. Uyandiloya lo mfazi. Kuthena sandidlisa ndijonge. Guys. And then she confronted me the following morning. She was like, hayi bo Makathamela, yazi ngikuzwile uthi. Yo, I was like, oh Nkosi yami. Ndaze ndabethwa ke namhlanje. But she was so calm and still respectful. I was like, yo, hayi ke xa uvileyo, so ayicacile into yoba sinabasakwazi ulatuka uphilisana, because nyhana nditrust wethu ukubona, and udla ngondibalisela kaloku into zakho wena uyaloya. So hayi, honestly. But years later, uMakhumalo would still call and be like, hey Makathamela. But with all of that, when she left, and a few months later, I realized, you know what, let me just go back home. You understand? Because I'm struggling and kunzima. You understand, man? Goduke man, to regroup. Ndiyodibanisa ingqondo. You understand? Kanti ngeli xesha ndiqala umtringa, yana. Accuser usisi wabantu uyandiloya. Ngoba kutheni senze uba wayezandiloyela ntoni, because akho nemali ke ngoku, uyayiva. Yintoni le wayezandiloyela yona uMakhumalo? Ndixela mna ngezimbo zesigezo sentwaso, ukubona ulahlekelwe ngumqondo nje, like because ayeke umtringa okutya. ukubona umuntu abantu okuphethe kakuhle kangaka ukubona because kwase kufikelela ixesha loba ngelinye ixesha isalary yakhe ingapheleli but usekhona uya-understand nako guys yini zilumkeleni into engizenzayo ebantwini ndikuxelele. So a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, I think she could still see ukuthi hayi man ukhanya ikhonto emphazamisayo. She called me and she was like, yazi mna my friend ngiyamrhalela umakhe if you don't mind. I was like, no, I'll call her ukubona. So umakhe wahamba ke ngokwayosebenza kwaThomi, and we reconnected years later, and I got my chance to apologize, explain to her ukuthi wethu ndandizintringela mna ukubone andiyazi namba kwakho kodwa ke ikhona nje into yayiphazamisekile. Senjengoba we're still good friends with umakhe, but kwabakho ke elo xesha kwaba njalo ke ukufa kwaloo nkosi. Yeah guys, this morning I just felt like, you know what, I don't know what brought this up, but kufike laa nto mani intoba make ndinibalisele mani intoba yazi uba yintoni subone umntu wena sengathi ubhadlile ukhe wangathi uyandringa. That's it for now guys. Continue subscribing, sharing the videos, comment, like. We are just under 500 subscribers away from 10,000. Help me get there, because really, if you understand YouTube, when you hit 10,000 the algorithm changes the game. It's a game changer. The algorithm starts favoring you, and help me see this channel fly. Because kaloku ukubone mos ndikhona for nina guys. I'll always be here sharing my experiences zenkolo yakwantu. That's it for now. Oh, I'm moving to Carltonville today. Those of you that still want to see me, my last day in Centurion, I'll be in Carltonville. Yeah, for the next few days. Otherwise, cheerio.